Yes, it's time for another Auditography special. This time I'm going to go really deep and tell you a story about the car that actually is the reason for this whole channel and my social media success so far. I am so thankful for this car, and this year I went all in and did a full transformation to what I believe is now one of the coolest Audi Q5s in the whole world. And it's because of this Audi Q5 that Auditography is what it is today. When I bought this car in 2011, those who have been with me since the start know that I began as my Q5 in Doha on Instagram, where I took photos of my new Audi Q5 on the streets of Doha, Qatar. And that's how I learned photography and developed my own unique style, by practicing and learning on this very car. After updating it year after year after year with different looks every time, I always had a plan in my head of how I wanted it to look someday as a final result. And it's here and now on this very windy day that I present to you my Audi Q5 completely transformed with a body kit, unique color and lots of other goodies. So let me tell you all the things that have been done to the car. The color name is Riviera Blue and is used by both Audi and Porsche for many years. Ever since I shot an R8 and an S5 in the same color, I've been totally in love with it, and I always wanted to have one of my cars painted in that color someday. Thanks to my friends at Auto Art in Qatar, they did an amazing job. This is not a wrap but a rubber paint. By the way, before I continue talking about the styling of the transformation, I want to give a huge thanks for AWE Tuning for providing me with an awesome resonated exhaust for this 3.2 Quattro S-Tronic engine. I've had this exhaust for years already and never ever got tired of hearing it. Especially at gear changes, it's just pure car porn, as you just heard. The exhaust is a mix of one for the Q5 and the SQ5. Also, they were painted by Auto Art in titanium color and not black, so the quad tips would be a little more visible and not totally disappear. To me, the first generation Q5, especially after the facelift, is one of the best looking SUVs ever. It's just plain beautiful. All the angles and proportions are just right. I don't think any Q5 after that has looked any better. Also, I will never forgive Audi for not making an RS Q5. I always imagined it would look so good. And when I saw the character kit for the Q5 a few years ago, it was love at first sight. Such a clean and well-made body kit that was not overdone and basically showed how an RS Q5 would look like if ever made. And ever since that day, I always wanted that kit for my Q5. Last year, I picked up the phone and called the guys and friends, and they were more than happy to work with me. Here we are, a year later, and voila! I'd like to think that I have a good taste when it comes to car styling, and I do it in a clean and not overdone way. So to me, having a quite light color as the Riviera Blue, the optics just had to be black. So all the details such as logos, wheels, window lists and roof rails were painted black. I think this combination looks stunning. The wheels are, by the way, stock 21s from the SQ5, and even though I did want to go up to 22s, I realized for Middle Eastern roads I prefer to stay on 21s. They do look gorgeous in black, don't they? Especially with those calipers in red. The interior changes was this awesome custom-made steering wheel from Tow Customs with Alcantara, carbon fiber and those gorgeous huge proper paddles. Also, I installed the gear shifter from the SQ5 as well. As far as the engine goes, this is a naturally aspirated 3.2 V6 that you could also, for example, find in the Golf R32. Here it makes 300 horsepower with an ECU tune and the exhaust. It's more than enough for me as a daily driver and always has been. I remember last year I got an amazing opportunity to upgrade to an SQ5 from the same generation, but I just didn't have the heart enough to get rid of my Q5, and I'm so glad I didn't. I'm sure many of you will understand what it means when you bond with a car. You share so many years of history together. Good days, bad days, laughter and tears. People that have come and gone in your life were sitting with you in this very car. You can't just go and sell it. At least I can't. That's why I wanted to honor this amazing vehicle by making it absolutely perfect. Because it started something that I'll probably do for the rest of my life, Auditography, and for that, I'm forever thankful. This car will stay with me forever. I don't know where I will end up as an old man, but it will never leave my Audi collection. It will forever be my daily driver. And if you haven't noticed yet, the Auditography logo is actually created on the LED pattern of a Q5 headlight.